Hi, children. Hope you are doing your studies regularly with all the things, all the lessons provided to you, and you are carrying on with your question and answers and completing your task in the copies. The last week we discussed about the infrastructure of Indian economy. Now again we will go by certain topics of that chapter and we will put an end to that chapter so that we can proceed on to the next one. So here you find the topic is infrastructure of Indian economy. All of us know infrastructure means the supporting part of any economy. It might be economic infrastructure, it might be social infrastructure. Economic infrastructure consists of railways, banks, etc. Social infrastructure consists of medical facilities, education, etc. So these are some of the infrastructure, two of the main infrastructure. Now, infrastructure, there is one infrastructure of called energy. Energy and consists of commercial sources of energy. Why are we discussing? Because previously in our lesson plan I gave you that we will discuss these two topics along with some irrigation because they are very important. Short questions might come from there. So that is why this topic is very important. So first is commercial sources of energy available at some price. They are available at some price. You have to pay some price to obtain those energies. Mainly for factories, used mainly for factories and commercial establishments. They are used mainly for factories and commercial establishment. These, because they are sources of energy, they provide sources, they provide the energy, for carrying out what? For carrying out the work in the factory, a commercial organization. And what do they consist of? They consist of coal, petroleum, which are all natural resources. They take time to form. They can be obtained only with the help of certain amount of money. So they are coal, petroleum, natural gas, and many more are there. Next comes non-commercial sources of energy. Non-commercial, which is not commercial in nature. That doesn't mean that you don't have to pay for it. Nowadays you have to pay for it. But they are non-commercial. They can be obtained freely from the nature. Like the firewood. But these are resources also. If you destroy these resources, you have to pay for it. Firstly, you will not be allowed to destroy. That is why we have to, that the dried dung, dung, the cow dung, is available free of cost. If you can get energy from there. In our villages, this cow dung is providing us with electricity. So it's very important nowadays. Non-commercial energies, cow dung, dried dung of animals, they are also non-commercial form of energy. Why non-commercial? Because these generally do not command any price. Generally, it says generally, not always, but generally it do not command any price. But nowadays it commands price, and we can get this from firewood, dried dung of animals, etc. And these commercial energy sources of energy are required for certain activities. One of the very important activities is irrigation, where we need pumps to draw water from the canals, where we need the dams to be run by certain sources of electricity. Okay, the dams, the water to be controlled. So here irrigation is one of the main part of our agricultural process. It's an artificial way of doing agriculture, because when our farmers fail to provide water to the agriculture, then they do not get a proper yield output. So it's very difficult for them to survive, and even feed the Indians, and even export the goods. So what to do? They have to get a support from somewhere where there is a regular supply of water. What is that regular supply of water comes from? Where does the regular supply of water comes? It comes from the process of irrigation, wherein what are involved? Canals are involved, dams are involved, where water is stored, the rainwater is stored, and from there the canals are dug, and the fields are provided with water. The pump sets are put into the use. So this is the way the irrigation facilities are provided. But irrigation facilities are provided when there is adequate amount of energy. So that is why commercial, even the non-commercial part of energies are also very important. So we have learned about the infrastructure of Indian economy. What do you mean by infrastructure? Economic infrastructure, social infrastructure. What are the types of economic infrastructure? Transport, inland waterways, telecommunication, whatever it is. Social infrastructure we will learn about in the next chapter, in chapter 11. Rather in chapter 11 we will learn it. Here we have learned about energy, sources of energy. One is commercial source, other one is non-commercial source. And one of the very important topic is irrigation. And children, I have given you in the lessons, I have given you certain questions, certain part, importance of irrigation, which you must go through and you must learn. And that we come to the end of this chapter. Next day we will proceed on to chapter 11. Throughout the week I will give you the lesson plan of chapter 11, and at the end of the week we will discuss the chapter. Just revise the chapter. But in the meantime also we will be having our online lessons, online classes. So there also we can have some discussion. So for the time being, excuse me, stay safe. Bye bye.